ako kwebenie atasi linki do nakis Canada shakon needed or that it's amazing niche and niche technology maybe I see the horn nefigi con nal kidin hadlong hachi hotesh ingo de dashi chokoliado atini atzagi do ako ado sakheshi atotashi lada atini ge with ice lato the hashado satnatas that so that in zauta actually also so towns de cohorts ako ishin kodon hiro that nil national the nesh no she ko pasti kha di that is nebi kon to la shin so ta ke dal nish na ha ate to lishin a kodola de alban that nil khas an genabi that nil so ishin edi quest ko that as lino she be kede with edo ahoda ko case no daily di ko أكون كدور تدري يسيبني يا نخاني يا هاجي يا هجوب كده تيجي دي كويت emergency خدنيجي كنت declared in كونيريا شيء station دولة كون دي declared a state of emergency أكو دي دول education كنا إيش جدي لي بخا Eko kuje not ari dan linigi kut epidet igi yade dan ye di cheko ishin kudon juno yahato ne arten iba kagi Navajo Nation Office di de adochin nida da nida sani yo yeshe shandash ke so that yeah that's the only thing I know emergency ako kunna kagi إذا خائي نصادن تلقي خائي بيجي تو خائي خود زاجي تا إيده بخا أخد إيشين كدون هي واشنطن فأندوني خ كد إيشين كدون بي كد يكلين دوري بيكون تينيجي دي خود تريخا خود زوجي بتين أكو أشين جديد بتخاي 120 feet or 60 or 90. Am I right on that, John? Right away. 90. 60?
Not 76.
Also?
150.
150. Nezatino ashtati des is. And ito kunna betkhana tinigi hos dode kwat be bohodni be Ebeti, according to how Zodek, Argentine, Nishi, ADA, Arizona Department of Transportation, Ejo Yahakwet, the Kutzado, the Desatino, Ashtatin, Des Trage, Aquetas, Ladishi, Equatet in. I would call Adeta Kahot, Ihon, Ado Yantan, Quendika. Kushiba le right ash bohnet zabakao da jo eda ene jonogo yan sida kosu ya ida ke all assessment kuda yi do da bekede that not ani with happen jish don't hit up the county the Norfolk County Commissioner Ado aji that nishoshi ado shin de ande not ani or to how loaded that ani than the nishi to ha ako adi landa is say adi declared that is in terms of daily emergency at nenigi ako kwage to a hold it I down a ben da ashnisto adi that they deal me declare emergency yilla Adon hit Ado Kong ya end up with it. Many Navajo Department of Transportation Paulson Hania doshi Kwanda Nishishi de Takri Tati J on Hikodoti Ashtan Altan Ashtatin. This is Haiki Jo Hahot Loipe 코조는 이게 코조 내비케야 하죠. 신대 하다지스 안에다 아주 그다 헛 이주고 what other na standards that stop he stars so quag so actually dayan tanes ha according ego the corner so that a teeny day I just keep a co high than the cojo do ipakata a codeta de yabacate ocean how holds the house zore became need vacation need edo need water okay ya cojo ne kaya a TV that's a day ya that china nine has the digito jono tin ha hoto ni chun zao bi ga equipment la na 8 months chen a ko ya adi da sto ni chen so di ko jo ba a ha TV shi adi na na sha na ito le ni Navajo Enda china na gi shi ya khania ito county there ta i the what issue Adam ha a short ni Ede Kodoba could not send all the Neshik egg of Daily Kito Trako, Nahali Kai Kagishi, as the Kodo Abba Oshagi, Asian Kodo Yahata Dot, the door, Job get it on King Quack. I don't call now the vendor that then they get up. I should add all this out of old negative. Even the gun, I con that the Capitano, Yan than they have. I should lay the button hinne. How you sing it that each need or the Tuba City got that harder that each need or the error that I could show a shop, I beat that Washiki RV that with the shadow semi that so it's going to have to be. Cleaning has to be done right away. If they come this way, she's allowed it. But the state police, Arizona State Police, I don't think it's allowed. It's to argue. Kajoshi that is need to be your dance school each the so. It is that be the Washi RV. They other traders they think that Kajo lay to that. That's the queen guy. But Tina got there, every day, get a other people that need so. Is she the vendor? Then he gave a job that not me. So, hard as hider, a halfway door, job. Other county commissioner, Anish China, Ani, the Lenore Fuller, the bit of Nick Quaggett. I could join the patient, she needs a agito. To how so the king. That up is stingy, the shit and the Ajo Sandato, Ajo Ita Ignita, Nita, I the Evader to the Nita, when halfway dog art. That is dog, Nick, Ajo Epasilla, without any no. I got Ajo hard a Ashan that the Romash that the test is Hagi A state of Arizona. I would buy for the Sedo Leto, Nahachinedo, a Capasan that the water. A call the Kodoshe, Yapos, and with the dish, and Skito, we're going to travel that road. I don't know if we could or not. I see a Hashin that they shall seen that the Hashit is a Skito that a call, you wasn't at the war. Did I Bayat 8 on it? That's Skito. A teenage outdoor, RG with a shop. A call, Ado corner, couldn't forget the door. I don't know, none at all. I have been nana schnita. A call, a quite a job. I could have sent big teen about a day, you see by a teen. I look big a teen or at skittle that door. A call. Had that how was not would a change at that a quag a arch a cocky a cojo she chili eat shan that card of the snow I didn't get all water. Oh, I usually put on here when you go out this way. Flags that though to the city she I get here that dog. Now we have to use it instead of page so. It ain't all she at on him she's like page so they have like they flags that old Cuba. I put Ella the Nashik Ain of Haley call a day could connect or the college has seat or the store could also she never shot audition a just tweet. Sani that is I did that I don't think other picture has zero they call perspective Josh Taylor so out of Kadish I've been detox cut I do Paulson did that this the issue every year people was the same so Paulson then John Bill said you'll be next I don't what's the Navajo police going to be doing quite or so the exhibit issue the Washington Aniki Paulson A in that Navajo Department of Transportation not on H not Nike but she is not keys of that one up in for Pasa I couldn't in that kitty couldn't adopt that heart of visit. I could do that, a little horn, little up, not kidding me here. I could not, oh, you not on it, I'm not late. Quit chin there, horn, little this kid, she not carrying the Jedi, it all baseball on that. So your phone, issue computer, like chain, has added hitting darkness, I hit the hard net up. I call had egg to Naga, was Adam said, a damn dark kid, they did what they call it a war room. I call at the house, egg that he did add a cousin. Oh, how you TVs and I don't charge here. Don't let the window did that, then it's like a no charge. Or one window of that, then no TV there, he not add oh, you. Computers and that in the state Arizona, New Mexico, they declare not not on. I see it that I couldn't ask how and the Beshe the Hadneto, other initial and the I thought, yeah, a damn that kid, a corner. I couldn't share, yeah, are they when yes, another I did not put on each other the door. Ado the Bako no sendo the time de Nishigi, Havet a Hodney call, Enta a Tiego Bohotni, the last hobo, a arch basala. Now we can a John Bilson, it's a law, a Kedes in corn, it's a law, Navajo police, a RG, what I in darkness. Ado a ya, I don't say. The commissioner, the emergency commissioner, it's a day Landa is other share a kid, she dash that call. A she put out a not on his case in there.
Yard it or here, Peggy. Nahani, I don't honey, Kagi. And then lady, a team. I put that, no. Has done this now that the nation is called the to 8 out of home chin that don't have any with Sado that says in the to 8 than Neho. Or she that say the day George has it out. They don't have job house in the things even none don't hit me that. Ako ya couldn't honey cow that they need in no. I don't let the area but the natural area. Corrosion and a shadini. The nature had a good info it out a banan in the lake. I don't know where Jehovah started. Had ever that. They are the care any part or leaf, John his own. No. Ebony, yeah, a question. A condijoy, Kodoshi, Squirrel, I don't sign. So Asian lady kid or let me hear it out. Near put on with it. No. Every caution is net or then. Missing the radiation door. The kick I have with me, I don't put the area, and the kitchen is too sunny. Without that, any Asian without that only. Out of those is not a hard say that I put the day had no. đó yêu hốt thì nè ở bờ lá hi chúng ta bữa đại gì đi phải đi để khát nó em như vậy có giá em just thui san để đàn nè đó chứ ni đã chúng ta nhìn về ở đâu đi tìm có cho ta ấy ở đây đâu bữa đại gì ni rồi ở đâu na sẽ thấy chúng ta lo đó rồi yêu rồi lá hạt thì ở đâu ô để ta chỉ ở đây bé yan đã hạt gì rồi ta cho ta any đó nếu vậy có giá h thì nè có cho thì ta à xin ta sẽ quay một giá cái cho h non đi cho sẽ pin để sẽ đó nè à có đi sẽ là đâu cái đó sẽ cái gì à ít bảo hay giá cái gì mình phải sao chứ cho h là non đi phải xin hỗ trợ ta đó khó hơn cái page thì ta chúng ta hiện đến ý đó là ý đó xin không giờ đó mình ta đó khó hơn để cho cái đi đó là anh để hiểu hơn để ấy đi là sinh ra chuyện đó à đâu hết ấy của ấy ya ấy của bé nó hot để xử lý của ấy đi ít bảo hay dân đi ấy sinh đó ông ta ở đó đi ở đó thật đâu cái đến ý đó để con để tôi sinh ra đi học nè cho tôi có cái sinh rồi sau đó được trả sinh nó tại là họ thật là sinh ấy của ấy là sinh ra để nó ý đó rồi thì nó ở đó ở đó với cái ăn hạt thì cái này ấy ya sinh rồi ấy đó что то ничего хотело. Арабы начали я бахнин, то что что на я се его не на хатин. А коко. 그런 외신은 아들 기도하고 어디 있네. 그저 뭐가 저 하틴이다. 저 뒤bên 나지 아해 해고다 tinto. 에 야호 레주 다 돌니죠. 노벤 나지 뭐카 나스기 돌때. 저 노도 저 호다 신다 에나 바훈 인도데. 그 에신 에도신 다도 벤히 카도죠. 근데 어제 저기 아들 하틴도 예고 제치 나지 다호나도 니히 왜니나 그죠.ทีไอ้ตรงนี้ข้าจะตรงนี้บอกว่าจะทีนี้เข้ามาก็เนี่ยเข้าประมาณเนี่ยเข้าบอกว่าอันนี้จะชนะแล้วก็จอหัวแต่ฉันปัญหาเกี่ยวกับไอ้ด่านนี้เลย there's an opportunity in adversity นี่เลยจอคนไอ้แก่หนาเนาะอายุหันนี้คิดว่าโอ้ก็ไอ้คนหัวใจเป็นนักจิตวิทยาข้าวคนเอเชียนทีนี้ไอ้คนจะทิ้งตัวด่าตอนนี้ค่ะแต่ดีนี่ก็เป็นอะไรดีเลยล่ะอันข้าตอนนี้จะตาหวานชาเกสไอ้จ่าดาจอนโดเลยจะอาจจะทิ้งหัวเลยจะบอกอาจจะอยากสิป่าจะนี่ตัวเลยแต่คุยดีสิ่งอาจจะขัดดีด้วยยอดตัววันน่าจะอยากจริงจะคิดอะไรมาเจ๊จะไอ้ประเทศละสิเกี่ยวอารมณ์ละตานี่คิดว่าอาชมอเดลเกิดน้องที่แต่หัดยังทุยสานนี่สิ่งที่อาจจะเกิดแต่หัดในเรื่องจะโดนเดี๋ยวสิ่งที่อินตาขันเดี๋ยวเกิดแต่เดี๋ยวนี้บ้านนั้นนอตค่ะแต่สัตว์ตัวเกิดแต่ยังหัดนี่เดี๋ยวอาจจะเกิดน้องที่หัดแต่นอตค่ะเนาะโจ้หัดแต่นี่อาบหัดแต่เดี๋ยวเออาดิสัตว์ตัวสัตว์ตัวมันจะได้น่าห้องเดี๋ยวจะได้ตัวเวหัวน้อยคนแต่จะเคยบ้านแต่สุดท้ายสิ่งหัดแต่ขาเขาที่ยังตัวเดียวบ้านนั้นเอาสิขาจะบ้านนั้นนี่ขาชนะเลยที่หัวที่ก็ช่วยยาที่ก็ขาหัวที่เป็นหัวที่เป็นนักเชื่ออาชีพขาตัวไหนตัวไหนนั่นเป็นตัวจะเที่ยวหัวที่หัวจะโดนอาหัวเอาเป็นนักเชื่อยาบ้านจากเคสเอาเป็นจะขัดเดสต์อาดอนคิดดิฉันนั่นอาเป็นเลชิฟสตาก็ต้องพูดถึงที่ตอนอาดิฉันเลยป่านนี้ที่เราเรียกเอาตอนนี้เราดู chapter of the show เราใช้เป็นเดวิดในสตอรี่ก็ทีนี้ฉันเคย chapter ที่เอาไว้แก้ต่างจากนั้นว่าจะได้จะ compromise เคยดีฉันเป็นยังไงก็ดีอะไรจะละจะขอไป chapter of the show อาจจะใช้เป็นเดวิดในสตอรี่ก็เราใช้ในคนจะได้ที่จะหาสติกันเลย
ยัดخداشنا أكيد سايدا don't that could not president vice president you know he class not but yani kage don't that nidia could ya chona dina sos quite resolution of Navajo Nation Commission of Emergency Management Lege Washington jida inishigi an lego ahodat Washington But now, hon shego ya balans atla Kait ada ya nahatsi kalleho aj ya bahnazla ko kaigishan khani ya Herman Shorty not just that aj his part of the commission on the emergency management aj do ihlap khaza ihlap khashan khani ya Rose Whitener not just that ko aj banan shide Adon da hot hot ho kait ada natsi khalleho aj ya hikha ashni ya nahot khazli khalet nahot khazli jot ya ada den inla ko Thursday ya da hikhe aj nat ani din shlat ashne basnal ada yenti ko aj ya hikhe ko ya shoya dila oya nahot khazli la khage jot aj ya yendi jedo ada ji khaila ni le ho president yenti tansna shiji kha shreto ne ge bi khaila ada sabe da nahdit ahe jo ada chapter go ya be nashti jato be khana ham nagi na lo hota bi da kha resolution na lo ado anta ya be his ani bi ka to president in lead a kid ji ado even ya inni khasto hashat nil ado anta khad an ya nil so ya ben na chi hota na to Juni so kan khanitza ado ti the resolution the shnigi resolution o ya hatna khada qit ya commission bedet ege le ada ya ye inna ti de thin aji gi ya bedet tazigi bini na ya o yo na hot khazli na hot ege eti de athinigi jo ya khade ya tsada chidite ya pechaneta de ya na ho ya zel ego da ebe ita jo ye go che na ho ti dole skill na ho zel ego hodo ti ha en le ba de kheda is thin chad la kana anita the golden hour. You don't want to miss that golden hour. She that say you see given yati that ada ne na hot khazli. Aka thinigi aj is na gaji given na yego. Ni try how to dot. Ado anta al khagida. Khashishi ne la khashine khab de thin. Adon da bakago ya na hol khaoi lanaki dikishi to khashin sogoni tsa yo dikte tole 179 chokon ya la ya khazi dikin le da bene ada khetino adon anda jo it'll probably take a couple hours to get to their school. I don't know could need a president ya by the time you get to your kids to school, they'll be tired. Sitting on a rough Mr. Paulson Chaco Joy got la dida. Don't the Nagnish. Lashi yan hike ad Nagnish. Page hard or Tashi. The Nagnish. She to ya or yashi. You dictated. Hala man le khashin za chin e kheda is team. Ashon khage pesa chsin la a ji thon dan le e shi to e ban sna kes. Hala en len za da khot khenna lo ha da khajto o chot e da e shi to e ya ban sa kes lo le. I don't need a whole bunch of hot. La e yan kit na e banda inni. An le da khol abanda inni tan le gotta. Akhabala kana she aita bespeda hawaz. Ajo la do chat hinda. No shi kade an le ditche don le jo ta bitche. Asho e ya kho de peso be in e shin to e ya khashin so shin ni za yo di e to le. Jo e khodai president ya chon a vendor klinigi. And here again the tahagi. Ado ashi kho to a at the hon store. Lego da inni higi. E shin to e ya khashin so go yo di e to le. Ado an he ni da hobat president ya chon na. An he ya na yel ni. Ado chin ya na yel ni. E shin e khajon khanza chitla lego compromise jikta kid hat inigi do khajon. They probably have to go to Flagstaff. It's an extra hour, extra time, extra money. Did you see to ya kage? They got me yano ba only Washington. So I have done go. Joy Adan Shane Kin his bay husband doli. Di kage. President Kai lagi dini ya on esat kage. Digi ya yasti. Dila atin kwage ko zage binina eti ko da ta go yodi etole jo ta e kwage ji kaila adon da ti ho zogi ho stodage isi batin ako e digi shin e khashine la shin e peso edon ni chege kleho stala zendo khata tskhula ako ti aj आज होत आशा हदेस आहो होत आशा हदेस आहो होत आशिता हदे आतोले खाला होत आहात आहा ए ले द पेसो ला हत्सन नो ताको ए ले वाशिंगटन दा ए खित आदा ये खलिए था ए शिदा जो खिलदे आदो खुदे नि नन ताई वाइस प्रेसिडेंट या चना you know it's hate to say but opportunity to finish in 20 kita shi bo this community development na shi da in 20 ai sande and khitsa khit the priority list da holia gatiti ko zagi bin nach kita shi to ya ko Mr. Chaco yendo aben da dil ako de ko ta ya na so shi president hiji kaila adon chon ke Washington de ane ya da inish e shen sato ya ni ka necha adon ke pe hosen do de adon da ni da hon John Bilson je ya tslao ji ya tslao je a ji shin to e khit a shin ya a ji. Once you increase traffic into a certain area, add on the travel range or the additional protection within those areas. Add on the kon e ya chapter dan ne kon sa e na tani da hadlok da e shi e ya basna stoli Germany na e koda branda I tina tani ado an hi to ta to na jo hota e ya chapter gi de ji da an hi na ado da e ya le wa tsga ha zano da kha jo da Washington I basna an nisho jo ta jon Ake don la tan khale ta do le che ko in tsin shin ta sa ha ko ta de community development do anta ko je ya na tani ko do ban da ya ne so ho chapter do ke dan the chapter da de chi do sta de sa shin je ya bes na sto de ko han sa go ya ke cho na do le
Now he sent us that there. In Washington, the course Dagi President Obama with it, Navy on me to go. A busy the call later bad Aniheim, the senator cannot guide not honor. Other congressmen. A day ho, one day ho, one day not honor than law. Bad Anihat is ya anninigi hat atope la as lito nastes do President Obama vigites no what down quite hot on so that this he secretary declared it and he did not on it as emergency commissioner with it nenigi ado ado shish ado kujo state jo nana governor nana awat ado khata awat ado to ha tito on nesta ya khake chon ajo put ado nishan ade akho aje ni on local government what ado in de la what in de nishishi ho ji de Ako di at de ho wanda not ali behas ali hades aho ekasahot the hik at Navajo Nation, state of Arizona nahadlong ekut agi zilla were treated as a state. Ako what am so that desa. Odo do shijin hiji chijish do kodo President Obama chikid. Other President Obama biji yish any president United States. It goes to FEMA, they are Washington, even done the streets of the state, even yesterday, Washington, they all she alone with the own net. The honey, the crew she's Kitaho, and the Rado Bay, for one, I don't die, Kitty, couldn't every the study, the state. That Nikki you see all those pictures from every state. I don't put that course computers in there. With a FEMA, that Washington, but based on I'm going to hear what height, what so that this President FEMA, Homeland Security, don't need you, Put us that you need EJ and the shield. It is a way sudden that quite happy the shot and so cut the what the initial hiccup. The Navajo East State, what are you done? No longer local government, state, with the United States government.
President Shelley, Vice President, and Arvin Mitchell here, and then we have those that are traveling with you. And the hospital, the hospital, even the understood, the by Hanson, area. About that, any of the quiz condition or what in that area. And we were in Flagstaff, the other orientation by the chapter official by the Lenigi. We got together on the bandate the emergency, it was Nizhala. Is going to affect and it's going to impact not only Compromise, but by the way, the Chi, Cameron, Tuba City, coal mine, all those other areas because when you start rerouting vehicles, you're going to have to move and reroute people so that people can be safe. The county stepped in as well. We have Lena Fowler from Coconino that really helped us. Emergency management team. President Shelley ni chapter official dan leni president dan leni ki bije ta yi la akot a ban da shi na shot ko kwatat o hot in that $80,000 we have people from copper mine area that are here. She wants to say a few words, and then I'm not sure if the chief wants to say a few words. I know you're pressed for time. Jahi could end it all here Hashim son kitanen leni bebic na hot it or the kompa panas in dopan sa case of habana and mishla ashto konde unkeni ashin thought vendors need leni Asian thought we need to come back together and as an organization maybe since the maybe we need to come together and reroute officials the area
From the bottom of our heart, we thank Mr. President and Vice President and Chief of Staff, and also INDOT, Mr. Chaco. You are aware of our needs. This is history. This is the second time this week that I've actually seen our president out this way. He was in Flagstaff, and then he's with us today. So the effects of the closure of Highway 89. The first meeting, I understand, took place in Page. City Council, businesses in Page. Lena Fowler, TV businesses. Case of business jobs it affects the jobs. An additional mileage. His students Marble Canyon, Bitter Springs. Nizad, Nizado Atindo Yahot, Eho, Bakago or Data. Baby, in the hot they have to actually get on the bus around 5 o'clock in the morning to be able to be at school on time. Atin Bagado, Nehakaho. Though the distance that it takes for them to get there. I have personally been screaming and hollering about M20. Okot egon hihas ago. A yesinich in the hoi nago. We need economic development. Hana late on lake Sunday that the ja do ako kuji hada ego honez laho. A kuned e yego hot idole. Ohot egon hihas Ohot ego at adishne ashidada kodishne ado Bia Ada Bethesda Leho, Inda the Bethesda Leho, Kodishnele, Ha late Naha Nihi Nahasht a Hosley. That's a major concern to the community of Compromise. The condition of the road, to improve that road, and to ultimately pave that road. Donna Sasitli Ado, we have a resolution that is forthcoming. I wish I had that resolution. It's to collaborate and cooperate between the different agencies to put their heads together and to work out a solution to improve that road and ultimately and permanently improve that road and pave it. You see, Abe Ohats Idole, Dobe Yahat Etole, Jonathan Chinabadi Nido, Nizani Dohas Twi, Azel Egon that the Kaho, Joeba Edine. Ado it actually affects over 200 students. Yesterday, Mr. Walker, the superintendent of Page, the Hania, Late. Compromise of Accords yesterday afternoon. Buses over 200 students actually, and there are buses that run between 5 up to about almost 8 o'clock throughout the day to transport students to school, as well as kindergarten students or preschool at midday, and activity buses and late buses. There's actually buses that run throughout the day. No, Mr. Walker, it wasn't there. Ado enigo yam preschool and kindergarten and first grade. Adaha tahaz ada tsekode ya ba the way de aje china skinat isdole preschool kindergarten and first grade ako nan hindo no so ya nat ado he's looking at different options as well and she esa hosse hoda koden khado ga de do kisi. Although he came up with a supporting document as well. I wish I had those documents. Although the N20 A study Ilya plan and design Italia. As the Lahagos is to go about A young and Sazo Ye Hashi that is Jejana. So, I feel, but phase 3 and phase 4, I am sure, it's cleared. So, about 20 miles of it, no, more than that, is cleared. It didn't lay the end of the highway, which in the car, she did, no, and we do need to meet with INDOT, Mr. Chaco, and BIA to finalize these plans for N20. At Skilago, Ahad Elda, Nahanas with that door, Season Haben that door, Nish Ashwande, Kodo Hut Ego, Nishtanhini Kedole, Ado Aheha, once again. For being here and being aware of our needs. Thank you very much.
일set a team 그저 아주 일set 진일서 그런 기적 혼내 내 그도 Jason 야지 그런 하나 the stupid city 제 실제 하나 빼노 안돼 그대 헛 이노 아로 Our President Le Arizona Department of Transportation Alaji sa tagi between which na daw kitin taxi na ari go eating kasi so hot in aji go di akut batzai that day aro kasi so shona kigo hot akat one is road maintenance tin ba hian je HOA ajo Ashin son hin patchen da shi ajo between aro kyo nas anege road construction road is at all netigi choi na kigu ka pa hin 89 choi ajo ajo shin so Arizona Department of Transportation is dot how go zogi choi update ajo gogi shin so na shi de le ni he ko chigo ni hin na shi de nei ba zo in 20 gi shin so kro Roland those Arizona Department of Transportation, but he ka Tuesday go. A large not ani Arizona Department of Transportation. Machine so late out of 18 na ki. Bahwin 89 iri ka. Hale hari basically chudong. Do hanza chudong ni maybe 6 to 8 months or a year. Heidi shin chud kai gi shin jo pata ha doze. In 20 hanana kro Shiro Roland, though Arizona Department of Transportation, she needs to nick me, no height, Jo, but who's not in Khalid, Jo's the dog, Nato, Khalid, Kadon, Vice President, Nini, I see a Tinio, Gina Hunt, I see the word no, so she had seen that, she did his of cash, party, the word no, 80 Jo, Khalid, in 20 Jo, adult, Nato, priority, that's Nasket the dog. So get out of a shoe dog. It's way out as Joe. She banded, the Kro Tuesday go. Kro after so road maintenance, Siki, machine so Kron hit. The Hin got chin that the Shawaja road graders, if that cut the tree, Aja on a roll and so Aja so BIA Aji washing so Ajo King at the Hadia. On the county, on it, so Aja Chin so. BIA can't not just dog. But he caught off a late jo based on the HO. Based on it, don't need based on it, late him by house. Every day by him, Bazo, a teeny art 8 of it. A president has the Ajo gixin so. The Hachin that she asked if Ajo can't go teeny at the Haniano. Shadini. When that thought that a call Kodota a large road maintenance supervisor, road maintenance director, Ray Russell, he's in Ray Aja, Nkaya had near it. Dobit is Hashin saw, but is at a song in Johado at the Pajo team that in the Shido, Roland, the staff, and that the she Jito at Ray, Aja Chidina, Naido, Shida teams without all Nettie, which is Jin so not on
a coco the nation Kodo, non the Shido, Nessigi, action plan of keep a seat. Joe Joe Gartner had no. Joe Fatatilia, a coco. Tuesday, we started assisting BIA roads out on the Tankisnigi, Echo, a Tinigi, a Benediction. A call a issue with in Tunigi, is I guess you can understand the dead it out of stay with the sheesh. Out on the ARA, there's various routes that has been mentioned also. The Tinigi, a coco, our coordination with BIA inform us to stay on in 20. You see those things don't name. Even not a comb. Oh, not a ako ishi ya bahanne di kunne tinigi ya to ai si yego na je I teda nego around the local traffic ya si ba ni do de but liya around the chi chapter to kat install na de ne ko ishi ano da je ba do de already could that it's come yeah jo road made siki halan za nahal chesko ya nal jo do le ngi shi bande ti do le BRA road se bel akoko na kinel ka da ze o de ya asa yos ka da ze put ada ze indo de ngi shi put ada is net do de aro nasko ya 6 to 8 months so that's put jo ben ka just na ako AD to which is key cut or this ko nasko ako AD ya put ya then just now assistant or later I don't the action plan at the snigi we'll go ahead and provide that to the chapters also.
Thank you, Ray. So road maintenance point Joe Craig Navajo County has seen so on another was on 20. I couldn't the RG store yard which is a lot the two road graders the R-strategic operators I back a conde yard which is lagi in the Navajo Nation out of the road out of peso Ibija not Ibija is a law with Coconino County in Hana Nation. A year ago that could Lola Yike could has so agreement part of the Coconino County no hotelia ako ajo agreement hotelia do 250,000 as a job area BRA or in that ko face or give a job even not could can not job ako even in a given in a base of night or living in a shake ko ani here could in that do BRA she ani here king bada william halat base or give to ayo yahota ajo Coconino County base of Chesalagi. She don't so she choose to go sing to the Hinane Kato Coconino County. He has based on Aja so as a bit of Coconino County, a bit basically that's a top. Dollar what a Kajongi car dollar what a not a graders in the Creek Hada Jeto, the Korea maintenance job, but Hanya dollar, a hotel that he know 2 years ago when that's but I actually thought that the road maintenance, the road construction again, shouldn't I? Yeah.
Say that we're very affected. I went to the City of Page meeting, and then I have attended the meeting here, and the Page meeting, the businesses, Doug Gardner, Page Steel, he says, let's go fix it. Let's go fix that copper mine. I got all these heavy equipment, and then the Cogent Sends and Pits, they said yes. And then from Canab, they said we got food. If anybody needs food, we can. And then the reason why we're including kind of like Utah is we're the borderline right there. Copper Mine, By the Way Gap, the Chi'i, Kaibito, we're borderline. We go and shop in Cedar City, and we go to Las Vegas a lot, and we go to St. George. We take our animals, livestock to go shopping. So I said, yes, they need, the Southern Arizona, Utah needs to help assist us. And I'm a grazing, I've been just newly elected to the grazing officer. This election, and the people there, the community elected me so that I can speak out for the people there, because the Navajo Generating sits right there, the marina, the Page School District, and then the Park Service, the dam, the raft trips. And let me just tell you that all the Navajos, if you seem to go to Page Walmart, who's working there to assist you? Navajos. When you go to Page School District, who do you see there teaching the Navajo children and the white kids? Navajos. When you go to the dam, who assists you there? Navajos. Who goes when you go to to check in to go to Wildweed, who meets you there? Navajos. And the Navajo Generating Station, who works there? Navajo Nation. From Shiprock, Gallup, Tuba City, everywhere. So that we really need help. And then the day the devastation that happened, I got a call from a gentleman. He said that he was working from Cameron, and he says that there's a road that's blocked. I can't go to work. I have to go all the way around, and I'm going to be late. And it was just kind of like, what do we do? Go to Kapamine Road or go to Kaito? And I just want to make my statement that the school children, I'm a teacher at the Page School District. I've been there for 11 years, and I have worked for Page Police Department, and I've retired there. So our employment there, our economy is we're in that condition right now. We need Copper Mine Road. We cannot stand still with the state of Arizona, with the Navajo Nation, with the BIA. No, we've got to get that in 20 done, because our people needs it. Throughout the reservation, I think we're the only Western agency don't have a highway. Thank you.
I am the agency, Western Navajo Agency Road Engineer. Right now, I'm acting division manager at Navajo Region for Division of Transportation. I work right under the regional director. I guess you can say I'm the boss for DOT on the BIA side here at the region, Navajo Region. So today I do speak for the regional director, and I do want to say, in general, we understand the implications of the closure. I'm very, very familiar with N20 and all the surrounding routes. I know the conditions of it. Tuesday morning, I got from ADOT that they were going to close 89. So immediately we told them that we don't want the BIA roads as a detour. We know that, well, I know that 89 from Bitter Springs to Page carries 3,100 vehicles a day. That's a lot of vehicles. And it's published, that's 2010 numbers, ADOT. And they have 16% truck traffic. That amounts to about 500 trucks a day going through that. There's just no way we can handle that traffic on any BIA roads. All the BIA roads that can be used for detour are all unimproved. So immediately we told them that, and they published a detour of 98 and 160. So that's what they did. We recognize this is an emergency. So although we contact the county and Navajo DOT, we have a contract, existing contract with the county. They're maintaining N20. So we had told them to go out there and make sure N20 is in condition, because although we're not going to accept, it's a public road. Public road, it's open to everybody. Public road. If it's a BIA road, we cannot close it. So I immediately approached my boss, the regional director, and told her we can't accept this traffic for safety reasons. 'Cause I know the trucks will get stuck. I know the RVs will get stuck. So she allowed me to close in 20 and sign it for local traffic only. So today we're setting up message boards. We're setting up traffic message boards. And so today, I told my boss I was going to review the signing and give her some more recommendations. So I decided to come here and give you an update from the BIA perspective. BIA is or N20 is a BIA road and it's our responsibility. And so we have the county as a contractor. Edo Oyo Abasa has linked contract. Kokinino, Yad Nadi okay. We have a contract and we can't have them do more because they'll use up all the money for N20. They have several roads they have to do. Navajo DOT So we asked Navajo DOT to help us, and they're willing to help us, and they're helping us. So we're cooperating together. And so maintenance engineer Linde, Flagstaff then. He doesn't know how long the closure is going to be. Minimum of 6 months. Geotechnical engineers. Once they know how big the problem is, they'll be giving recommendations to ADA. I don't know if they're going to fix it. We won't know. We may not know for another month or two. All the ADOT officials were on site. They evaluated it. But a call. This week they're going to meet with us. But I know they're going to ask us, they really have a need to have a local detour. A call. N20 they want a local detour. I know it. A call. I directed my staff to look at possible improvements of N20 for detour purposes, there's a slight chance that they're going to ask to make that a state route. We're looking at that. We need to provide them dollar figures. We need to provide them whatever they would want to make that decision. They need to make that decision. And they need to come to us with a proposal. We'll talk about what's possible. Even at that, BIA, I think we want to have Navajo Nation as a partner. We want to know what Navajo Nation thinks. We want to make sure the decision that we make is what Navajo wants. So we're not going to make a decision because solely for BIA reasons, but we want to have Navajo's opinion. So I'll be working with Paulson closely on that. That's just kind of I understand the inconveniences, I think community members from Bitter Spring is probably the most impact because now they have to go all the way around N20. We know that. but the decision is not entirely BIA's decision, but we're part of the solution. Yeah, we'll keep you informed, we'll keep Navajo informed of how that goes. On Tuesday, on Wednesday, we made a report to BIA officials in DC. We let them know what this means. We're gonna increase road maintenance on N20. Right now we're doing that. So we don't know if we're gonna improve N20. At this point, we're planning to do it. We are looking at cost estimates, and if they want to officially make that a detour, and then we'll respond with our proposal and what that really means based on cost estimate. The will provide cost estimates. Though we want to make decisions with Navajo DOT, I'm sure ADOT is going to want to know who's going to do the work. A will be providing recommendations on that. So at this point, it's premature. So it could be 6 months, it could be a year. Not only talking money, but right now we have a message out there. We're trying to limit the interstate traffic on N20. It's not closed for everybody. We want to close the message to go out. But right now we have truck traffic on N20. We want to eliminate that. So, yeah.
Police services. What we have under this district, or this particular chapter, is you're under Tuba City chapter. So they have informed me that they're going to go ahead and beef up the monitoring of N20 by the officer Greg back there. And through the monitoring process over these next couple of months, that will determine how many more officers we need to start to put on that road once the traffic starts to increase. So with that traffic increase, you've got to expect, if it's going to be a commercial industry, as Mr. Vicente mentioned, along with that comes certain other conditions you need to be aware of. Heavy trucks, driving on your roads, greater stopping distances. So, you know, it's going to be a little different when they operate on those roads. You've got to be very careful when you operate your vehicle alongside those big trucks. They also throw a lot of rocks, so think about your windshields. We have our EMS people, emergency medical services. That's our EMTs. You know them as our EMTs. They'll be covering you out of Tuba City. Now, inter-facility transport's not an issue for problems that arise with patients that need to be coming out of Page or going to Page. We have, my understanding is we have 2 advanced life support helicopters stationed in Tuba City. So those will be activated. And if this event escalates further into a declaration that we can use to have the federal government recognize our conditions here, then these are all reimbursable services, so that makes it easier. When you present someone with some money, they're not going to hesitate to respond. We also have our fire department, which is going to be coming out of Tuba City. They're already going to be providing services here. And I'm not certain. I'll make it clear to you through a public service announcement through Ms. Whitehair regarding everything to the north of the road that's damaged. Coming out of Page, that would be the residents that live south of Page and Chief. We can put that into a public service announcement. All the other services will continue to operate as planned. Kienta and Tuba City will probably have to look more into monitoring the traffic that's being diverted on 160 from Tuba City to the turnoff north, which is now Route 98. So we'll go ahead and get our officers out there a lot more, so that we can also be prepared for any accidents or crashes that happen. If more importantly, we'd like to prevent them. Emergency management. They are keeping communications with the county right now. And as this event escalates, we will activate our emergency operations center in Window Rock and be coordinating services out in this area. There's already been a coordination of the CHR. They're checking on all your high-risk patients. You may have seen them out on N20 up to the north, and then along this corridor, all those people that have been identified as high risk for the CHR program are being taken care of. I can assure you CHR has stepped up already. And if we have a need for water trucks, food, if the weather comes in and gets a little worse, we'll be ready to respond. So we just want to let you know that we're out here. These are the people that, you know, work very hard to try and keep your community safe. And it's okay to tell them thank you. It's okay to shake their hand because they sacrifice a lot of their free time. Yeah.
And I'm part of this ATV organization based here in Gap. And this organization is consists of over 200 people, and it helps with scholarship funds like what Javern said, and also funeral expenses, emergency help, and these are the programs that it covers. And it's a huge part of our life here with the ATVO organization. And with the lost funds due to road closure, and I've gone to each of these sites. I've gone to St. George a couple days ago, where it says there's a sign coming from Fredonia that says, you know, to go detour into Page, and from there to 98, and then 160, and then from here went to Flagstaff again, and it says the same thing. And we have businesses along from Tuba City Junction all the way through Jacob Lake into Fredonia. We have small businesses, which ATVO is part of, and we have like the Gap store, we have Marble Canyon, we have Jacob Lake Inn, Cliff Dwellers, all these places. We depend on tourism throughout the summer. And from what I've read in the Navajo Times and also the Arizona Republic, it does not help our economy here. So we just want you guys to be aware that we are here, and 89A is a good maintained road. And I know it's not good for, you know, trucks, but RVs have come through this area, and we depend on this, you know, business from our tourism. It's not just Page, it's us too, because of the closures and diverting the traffic, which is really unnecessary to go all the way around 98 and 160. That does not help our sites. And we still have sites. We have Marble Canyon, we have Cliff Dwellers, we have House Rock, and then we also have Lefevre, that we have these sites that open. And the money that we collect from this organization is, you know, to help back into the community. And we just want you guys to be aware of this for us. ADOT, Navajo Department of Transportation, and BIA.